शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभाव न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष न धर्मो न चार्तो न कामो न मोक्ष चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञा अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद न मे मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेद पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म पिता नैव मेनैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्य चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां विभुत्वाच सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां तदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः तदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप
Let's namaskar and type our Kundalini collectively.
शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहं
बुद्धं शरणं
Do the three great mantras. And good morning to everyone. Lovely to have your company here this morning. Get us started on a great week, no doubt. So let's do the three great mantras followed by Shri Ganesha mantra.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री गणेश मंत्र। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let's just take a few moments before we listen to the talk this morning. See where our attention is. Okay, this morning's talk, it is called The Dangers We Face, and it's an audio. So, oops, I'll put it from the beginning. Oops. Okay, let's go from there.
No doubt, you are the highest of this creation, no doubt. For you, this universe was created. For you, this earth was created, no doubt. And today you are at a situation where you have to get out of this illusion. The time has come. Everything is right. But on a tree, if you notice, the most delicate stage is that of a flower. Flower is the most delicate thing. The roots are tough, extremely tough. They penetrate through the land, hardest possible land. They go through different rocks and find their ways. But when it comes to the flower stage, it's a very, very delicate stage. Though the whole creation just waits for that time. The whole tree works it out. And the tree creates that beautiful flower. It's waiting for that time, that blossom time, when the flowers have to become the fruit. Now that is the time, that precarious time, that beautiful time, that fantastic dynamic time is. But we do not know how delicate it is. And that's how we really play too much with ourselves. Before realization, you have seen people who have come to me who had terrible mental problems, who are mentally deranged people, absolutely epileptic and of serious type. They got cured, they got their realization, they settled back. You have seen people with cancer, with blood cancer, all kinds of physical troubles. They got their blessings, they got their realization, they are settled back. You have seen people from very false gurus who have damaged their being completely, who have been mesmerized, who have been absolutely misled and lynched and have been made into, we can say, just cabbages. Such people also came to Sahaja and thrived and prospered. But again, it's a flower stage, one must not forget. And that is the time one has to be very careful. At the blossom time only. Imagine the times are so precarious that the gardener has to worry that there should not be a hailstorm. And all the satanic forces have worked up in their fullest form, with their greatest strength, with all their tricks and methods to curb down the progress of this creation into its fruitful happening. At such precarious time, one has to be very aware of all the dangers that we can face. The greatest danger comes to people when, after getting realization also, they do not have faith in Sahaja Yoga. It's the greatest danger. Because that's your anchorage, that's the way you are saved. Say if there's a boat which comes for a rescue and you are drowning and it rescues you, you see, you can feel it. Those who have not felt all right, but those who have felt it. You come up the boat and then you do not believe in the boat. You do not have faith in boat. That's the greatest danger you face. People have faith in all kinds of nonsense very easily. But to believe that you have found the reality, to believe that you can be saved, is very difficult for people who are all the time drowned and are threatened and frightened. Because the habit is formed to be always drowned, harassed, haunted by fears. So that habit doesn't go, and that comes over, and you feel frightened and you lose faith in Sahaja Yoga. Whether you have faith in it or not, it works. It works on people who do not even have faith. Today only I received a very interesting letter from India, and a man who is supposed to be something big there. He told me he read an advertisement about me that Mataji is going to give realization through Kundalini awakening, and he just came just to make fun of the whole thing, to the program. And there he felt that I was just befooling people, it is not possible, and started with very skeptical ideas. But his kundalini rose. And he felt the cool breeze. And he felt that calm and everything. He was amazed. I don't remember, he relates that I came to you and he said, Mother, you are so kind. Despite the fact I came with this kind of idea, you gave me realization. Because Indians know what realization means. Here people even don't know that. So the situation is much worse. They know that realization means cool breeze. It means you must get cool breeze flowing from you. They know it. You do not know that. So the situation becomes much worse here, that the faith in Sahaja Yoga goes. Now this is not blind faith. This is the faith. One is blind faith and another is the faith, means that you have now seen it and now you have faith in it. It's not like people, I have seen many people saying, I believe and I believe and I believe out of what? It's a thing that you have felt, experienced, you have had it, and then you believe in it. Of course, you are not obliging anybody by having faith. That's one thing. It's the grace of God that has really been kind, extremely gracious to grant this to you. By that you do not oblige God or anybody, nor me. But despite that, it's done. What grace! What grace! What beauty! What love! It happens. But this faith does not settle down. Now the reason for that are many. But it's a very dangerous thing. You can rationalize it. I've seen people who go away, then again come back, and they said, Mother, we are sorry. I mean, we just doubted you, went away, this, that. I started thinking about it, and I spoiled it, and I lost it, and I said, oh, it was just temporary, I went away. Why not, once you get realization, settle down with it for a while? Why not see for yourself what it is? All the gurus who take money and have made a money-making proposition out of God, which is absolutely against God, anti-Christ and anti-all that is divine, people stick on to them much more, like leeches. One thing, of course, there is that they mesmerize. There's no freedom. You cannot get out of them. One thing, I agree. But the second is the money. They get involved with them because they have paid for it and they have to stick on to it because they have paid for it. And so many people have told me, Mother, you better take money from everybody who comes in and they will stick on. I mean, this is going too far. I have too much respect for humanity. I respect you too much. I do not think you could be that low. I cannot think. And those who are that low cannot get realization also, perhaps. Maybe if you get it, it's not worth it, you see. We do not light lamps in paper bags, do we? People have to be of some caliber to get realization. But the faith in Sahaja Yoga is the only way you can rise and understand and move and grow with it. The faith has to be so great that nothing should disturb you. Look at these flowers sometimes, how delicate they are. And it rains, and sometimes it's too sunny, especially in London. We don't know what sort of a climate it is. It's a funny climate, absolutely. But the flowers, they stand up to that. Because they have faith in the tree on which they are born. That's the strength-giving thing. And to know it fully so that you love it more and imbibe within you more is the only way you can really establish yourself firmly into the strength of the divine power. The understanding of Sahaja Yoga is not mental. I told you yesterday. It's not mental understanding. You cannot understand it through brains. If you try to understand it through brains, you get away from it. Because you cannot explain how it works out. It's a miraculous thing. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. God is a mystery for man, will remain a mystery to a point. But he can become his power. He can become an instrument of his power. So you cannot comprehend the complete thing through your brains. You cannot even comprehend a little bit through your brains. Only thing is when you see it happening, you see it working out. The effects of that experience which are put on your brain, that gives you faith. How do you have faith in a man? Say there is a man who's very astute, straightforward. You give him 10 pounds. He spends 9 pounds, 3 pence, returns the rest to you. Then you give some more money. Again he does the same way. He returns all the money that is due. By mistake he forgets, he again comes and says, this is it. So you develop that faith in him. It has not come out of your intellectual understanding of the man. A man may be very good. Maybe a very great cheat could be a very fine gentleman. Very well dressed. Mostly I've seen sometimes when I see these pictures where they show the bank robbery, especially the gentleman is absolutely top class. He wears beautiful lined dresses, you see, walks with an umbrella straight forward. And he's absolutely, you can see his face, and I mean, it's chiseled completely. Beautiful figure and extremely innocent face, and all that he puts it up very well. That's why he can befool. He can befool people very well, and he can get things out of that. But in Sahaja Yoga, when you start feeling it, seeing it, how it works. When you saw this man seeing the way he works, you have no faith in him anymore. You start seeing how Sahaja Yoga works, and then you have faith in him. And that is faith. That is not reasoning. Actually, by reasoning, you have achieved nothing so far if you see it properly. For example, see, all scientific laws were discovered, were seen, were felt. Even if something comes into my mind by thinking, it could be just an imagination, and listen until I see it works. Anything that does not work out doesn't become a law for us. So for Sahaja Yoga, you have to see it, but not with the idea that let me see if it works or not. That's not the way. But just the seeing of it and understanding it. If you sit down and reason out, Sahaja Yoga will be lost in wilderness. Absolutely. But how it works? I'll give you a very simple example. We have got the gentleman here. He wrote a thesis. I don't know how many years he was working with it. He could not get through it. He had not even made a bond out of it. It's a very material style of understanding, but still. So he came to me and said, Mother, now I leave it at your feet, and I surrender it to you. Do whatever you please. So I looked at it. He said, are you not going to read it? I said, no need to read. I just put a little bandhan on it, put my hand there, finished, that's all. That's all I did. But next day he was a doctor. He was. How it happens? Today we received another letter from Portugal. There was one fellow whom we had sent all the articles, everything, but he had certain problems with his sister and mother and all that, so he didn't want to do much of Sahaja Yoga. And there was another one who wanted to do it. And he writes to me saying that I received everything, I don't know, he does not know my address. How it has come to me, I don't know. Who has dropped it in my house, I do not know. How it has come to me, the address was of that fellow. And that gentleman who has this address does not know his address. It's that mysterious. There are angels. God has many hands, many eyes. He is God Almighty. He is very powerful. So, after Sahaja, you cannot comprehend him. You can only see him at work, and you can see his laws working out, and you can see it works out. A simple thing, there's a gentleman sitting here. Now you put your hand on that. There was another case, very recently it happened. One gentleman came to me and asked me, why everybody is asking about my father? What's the matter? I said, really, they're all asking about your father. I went further to tell him about his father. He was surprised. How do you know? I said, I just know. But he said, how did they all know that there was something wrong with my father? I said, there is a way of finding out. Everybody, even a little child, when he said, something wrong with your father. So when he put his hands towards that gentleman, your right heart was catching everybody's right heart. This is father's. So he asked, what's wrong with your father? Now see the mystery. You see, Sir Yogis also take it for granted. See the mystery, the alertness of the vibrations. Just think of it, how they work it out. That you just extend the hands at somebody and the vibrations tell you this gentleman is catching the right heart. The mother has told you that it means the father's problem. But that decoding I have done. But what about these? These vibrations, they look so silent. Do they think? How do they tell about anyone who may not be here, present? You can tell. And you, Sir Yogis, just start telling about that person, that this has happened, that has happened, and this person has got this, and that person has got that. Sitting down here. It's a tremendous dynamic force which is working it out. But if you have no faith, then the same vibrations know that you have no faith. They know you out and out. Absolutely out and out. They know you too well. It is they only. Down with you. Absolutely out and put you into problems so that you realize that you have been trying to cheat yourself. You are cheating your own spirit. You are not truthful to yourself. And it would be like taking a dagger and putting it through. And being very happy, oh, how I have cheated myself. Is that foolish and stupid, I tell you? They know you too well. They just take you round and put you into a problem to realize that do not cheat anymore. These dangers are there for all the people who get realization. And another realization one should have when you see others around here, the kind of people that come in. All kinds of people have come. And when you start judging them also, you should know that if you become like that, you will also have the same problem. Even after realization, possibly. For example, some people start suddenly sulking in Sahaja Yoga, say, after realization, for nothing at all. They should be very aware of it. Immediately give it up and become cheerful. Is there a negative force pulling them down to sulk? First sign of being Sahaja Yogi is to have a very cheerful disposition. Look at the flowers. Look at them. Have you ever seen any flower which is not dead? Not cheerful? If they are, even at the fag end of their life, they'll try to cheer you. That is the first sign. And all such signs should be expressed not artificially, but really spontaneously from within. And nothing should disturb you which is trivial, useless. If you have faith in Sahaja Yoga, then you must know you are here for a tremendous work of human emancipation. You have a very great responsibility. You represent that part of creation which is the most important, the most vital. And if you fail it, it's absolutely fatal also. All this works out in such a manner that it builds up tremendous sense of security within you, that you know you are standing on the truth. Hold it with both your hands. You'll grow on it. You'll enjoy yourself. Life will be so much better, much more beautiful. And it is only through you the whole world is going to be saved. So strengthen yourself, strengthen your arms, and strengthen your feet. The faith is the strength of Sahaja Yoga, not the brain waves that you have about it. Of course, you need it sometimes to argue with some intellectuals. See, as I've told Gregor to write the last 2 chapters for all these Rock of Gibraltars. But for you, the greatest thing is the faith, to enjoy it. Because you have seen it, you have known it, you have found it, it is with you. You are the master of it. It is at your service. And so beautiful, so loving, so kind. Maybe today is the last day I'm here. I'm going now. I may not be here for 1.5 months or so. I hope so. I'll be back by the 17th of October or so. Whatever it is. Even if I'm away or anything, Sahaja Yoga exists everywhere. Within you it is working. Without you it is working. Everywhere it is working. So you see for yourself. To see it, you have to go and see people and meet them and talk to them and find it out how it works. And develop that faith that gives you the sense of security. There are so many ways of cleansing yourself, which you know, you can find out, meet each other as many times as you can, call each other for tea, meet each other, go around England. I was thinking when I'm out, it would be better that you go around to different centers, meet people, get organized, get more people, tell them, talk to them about it and do something. But they'll judge you by your faith. And when you have found out the reality, the faith should be much greater than any of these fanatics have. Any of these nonsensical people have. But for faith, you must have the quality. Only people of quality can have that kind of faith, not ordinary people. They'll follow. All the flowers do not get transformed into the fruit state. You are transformed into fruit state. But all the fruits do not come up to their maturity. Because they lack faith, the strength. Gather up your strength. It's all behind you. It's within you. It's around you. Everywhere there is light. Within and without. Try to work it out properly. Do not condemn yourself or condemn others, but know that you are something, that you are standing on the truth. and you are in for the kingdom of God, which is promised to you, which you are in already, walking in that. You are settled in there. Just enjoy that beauty. May God bless you.
Let's meditate together, collectively, silently. just finish with a little bit of music. This is called Prayer to Shri Raja Lakshmi. Just goes for a few minutes.
जय जय दुर्गति नाशिनी कामिनी सर्वफल प्रदा शास्त्रमये रथ गज तुरंग पदाति समावृता परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां जय जय दुर्गति नाशिनी कामिनी सर्वफल प्रदा शास्त्रमये रथ गज तुरंग पदाति समावृता परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां जय जय दुर्गति नाशिनी कामिनी सर्वफल प्रदा शास्त्रमये रथ गज तुरंग पदाति समावृता परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां
I'll just tell you what the meaning of that song is. Victory to the ever-loving destroyer of all our ills, O Goddess of divine knowledge. You are the giver of all the fruits of our desires and actions. The whole world bows down to you in worship. The Lords Vishnu, Shiva and Brahma serve you and offer auspicious puja. You wash away the extreme sorrows of those who meditate upon your feet. Victory to the beloved of Shri Vishnu, the destroyer of the demon Madhu, of Shri Raja Lakshmi, the giver of prosperity, Shri Nirmala Devi, please protect me forever. So, it's good to understand what we're listening to. Hope you will have a beautiful beautiful day. I'm just going to finish off listening to that one more time, because I like it. Thank you very much for joining this morning. When you're ready, you can just namaskar, type your kundalini, put yourselves into Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.
परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां जय जय गतिनाशिनी कामिनी सर्वफलप्रदा शास्त्रमये रथ गज तुरंग पदाति समावृता परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां गतिनाशिनी कामिनी सर्वफलप्रदा शास्त्रमये रथ गज तुरंग पदाति समावृता परिजन्म मंडिता लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेविता तापनिवारिणी पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदन कामिनी राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां ओ राजलक्ष्मी श्री निर्मला देवी सदा पालय मां ओ
Jai Shri Mataji.